What's up, guys? Another Platinum Arena reset. I think this is gonna be the first one with the new loot, but I'm not even sure. Like, they were kind of being low-key about it. I don't know if we even get the new loot yet or no. I guess we'll find out. I'm actually I'm a good chunk points below it. I didn't realize I was this much below Platinum, because earlier today I was in Plat. Damn, they played a lot of battles in my absence. Good that I looked at this right now when not thinking I was like 10 points away from Plat and then looking at it when there's 10 minutes left. And I'm nowhere close to it. My defense is so weird because it's kind of like it can get wins and then it can get tons of loss streaks, and oftentimes these days I kind of stay in Plat on the week, even kind of without grinding or when I haven't even done my daily arena battles. Often I get boosted into Plat, and it happened multiple times in the resets recently too, but then sometimes it's just losing. But it's not gonna take that long to grind like 90 points. What's there going on the tweets? I'm kind of curious. Is there... how many people we have pushing for Platinum Reset? It's kind of early, so I'm sure many people will stream later. Okay, I guess Bumpy is at least doing it. We met him couple times in this week in battles. I don't remember how I went. I think I won last time, but maybe I didn't. I feel like I did win. I don't know, like, the Bayek thing is weird. I don't know what to say about Bayek. Like, I mean, it depends on your account and your, you know, what's your spending habits and what's your expectations. I got a lot of slack for not going heavy, because, you know, you can't go for everything. Bayek is good. He's not, like, irrelevant. It depends. It's hard to say. I wouldn't, like... He has his uses both in PvE and PvP, so it's not like... he's definitely usable. But is it something that you want to go for the event? It depends, I guess, how hard your tournament is. I don't even look at those. I'm so out of the loop, I don't even know which one, but it must be the champion chase one, right? So let's see, in my tournament right now it would be 10k points. That's not a lot. I'm sure it's gonna go up. That's kind of not a lot at all. This guy is getting a free Bayek. Good for him. I'm not gonna even try. I mean, I feel like maybe I could do 10k points, but I'm sure they would put more in the end. You can get it for 10k points, go ahead, but it's, you know, Mythic champions are better than Bayek, let's put it that way, generally. He is getting more popular. I think I fought like 2 or 3 Bayek battles yesterday. I'm like, actually, yesterday's battles are in tomorrow's video, so that video is not live yet, but it's kind of like... people generally build Bayek as like nuker in Stone Skin with like his damage actually, but they're using it for passive, but they're building it as a nuker and a kind of slow one. But then some people build him as a tanky 9-piece Mercurial, so people are kind of all over the place. Mostly they use him as a nuker though, but I tend to do pretty well against those teams. I have won most of my Bayek battles because Death Dealer kind of ignores the mechanic with the passive. But I think he's pretty good for PvE, I guess, too, so there is that. Why is that KW? What do you think about Bayek? Let's hear some other opinions about Bayek. Like, I have seen some like big boy accounts that are whipping out +4 mythics, also using +4 Bayek against me, and I actually won one of those couple days ago. So, but clearly People do use him. It's not, you know, I don't see him in every battle, but I have seen him a bunch of times. He's so hit or miss. Either he's OP or he's not, you know, he's waste of space. If they don't have issue with the crit rate, then it's not really that strong. I think if you have like a really good account and you have lots of champions, I would probably go for Bayek, because he is kind of a niche pick, and if they don't have something to deal with him, it could be very devastating. But it's not something that would be your like most used champion. That's how I would put it. I think that's the best way to put it. Fuck, I'm so far off. I didn't expect I would be this far off. I don't want to pay gems for refreshes. We're just gonna out these annoying teams. Yeah, and like I said, I've had a bunch of battles with him. It kind of depend what they pick. I feel like most of the battles they went with triple nuker, but there was couple battles where they picked Bayek and one other nuker, and it was kind of like a speed team with a lot of CC. And I did go for banning the other nuker and not Bayek, and I think I lost one of those battles and I won the other one. But if you have Death Dealer against Bayek, then it's kind of problem solved. And if you're running like a squeezy speed team, it's not like you can't kill them without critting, because I did have one of those battles where they had a squeezy speed team and they banned my Rotos, and you know, I was able to kill them down with just Predator, and they couldn't really do anything against me because that guy was running double nuker and not triple. But I've seen really good accounts use him, so there is that. It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's just, you know, people have so widely varying opinions, but some people still seem to think that Predator is really trash. Like some of the Reddit free-to-play people think that Predator is some kind of conspiracy to, like, whales are saying that he's good, so that free-to-play people will waste money to buy him, but he's actually not that good. Some people are saying that, so people have varying opinions. And then I see, you know, the accounts that have spent millions in this game first picking Predator. People have opinions like from every aspect possible. Reddit really hates Predator. People send me Reddit threads every now and then where they're talking trash about Predator. I don't know why. I mean, I guess because it's like a force pass champion, but they also seem to think that Predator is not even that good. I don't know about this one. We're struggling to keep up with the gold. Has to be done. Wait, what's the Dutch's cooldowns? Okay. I'll auto until that, then I go next. I mean, Bayek is unique champion, and you're not gonna be able to get him in the future, right? Bayek is limited time. Is this the last chance to get Bayek? Because the last chance to get Predator already went away. Is this gonna be it for Bayek? How good is your account, Defile? Give us a little bit context. The context matters here. For me, would I invest all of my resources right now to go for this Bayek event when that guy has 10k points and maybe I could do it? I'm not going for it, but if I had a lot of stuff and I had good amount of resources, I would go for the Bayek. Let's put it that way. But I don't want to go for Bayek now and then we have some kind of Fabian fusion, like Fabian 2.0, and then I miss it. That's my worry. That's why I didn't go for Hilvi either. How much will you have shards left if you go for the win? If you're confident that you're gonna be able to do some really good event that they do next, and you're curious about the champion, go for it. I'm a little bit tempted. If it's only 10k points in my bracket, I was expecting it to go for more than 10k. I don't know if it's just I have some really lucky bracket or it's because of my my account habits or why, or it's just people don't go for those tournaments as hard as they used to, but I would have expected that it would be like 50k points to go for it or something, not 10k. Oh fuck. Should have not autoed there. Yeah, I mean, you're kind of talking me into it. Now I'm thinking about it. How much shards do I have? I have like 20 sacreds, 10k points. I feel like I would have to pull like all of my shards and I might still miss it. Depending on shard RNG, of course, because I think it's one of those events where it's about the champions you pull, right? Not about the shards. Yeah, it's about the champions you pull. How much is 10k? I feel like I have done 10k points before when I pulled a lot. Not like I was trying to win an event. I definitely have never won any shard event or anything like that, but I feel like I have done 10k points before when I went for something. Like not for the first place, but just doing like a fusion or whatever, or pulled all of my sacreds for some 2x or something like that. I don't think 10k is that much actually. I mean, even the max rewards just for the... I think the way this works, if you don't do 10k, you can't even get the champion, right? You need to do at least the maximum, the minimum amount of points for the maximum normal rewards to get it. This stuff is usually not super relevant. I never think about it. I don't really even look at the, first or second or third place rewards, though it's kind of relevant right now since we got mythic relic crafting materials for the seasonal items. That's definitely something to pay more attention to. If it's like an easy event, a couple times I went for rank 1 in some dungeon tournaments that were very uncompetitive and it was like 3 wins, then I went for those. Not too often, but I did actually win it a couple times for seasonal things. Not on this event, but one before it. Yeah, I don't think we have mythic materials for any other events right now. It's usually just like champion training and not champion training. Is it champion training? Champion training, champion pool, and dungeon. They put mythics there, right? Ugh. All of these teams are so good. What has Gold Arena come to? How has everybody so good champions? I guess we have to go with this. Bro, Gold Arena used to be one-man teams and half epics, and now it's like this. But by the way, can anyone confirm in the chat, is it guaranteed now that we got the accessories on this Platinum Arena reset? Or they're actually still not in the chests? Because I'm sure if we're actually getting the accessories, are they even in game right now? Brehm always does kind of weird job when they have some updates and they tell about them way before and they're actually not even live and not live the next day and maybe not even next week. Bro, I was kind of looking forward to getting my accessories on the last Platinum reset, but we're not even getting them on this one. Yeah, I kind of assumed so because I feel like I would definitely should know about it if it was in the game. But then why talk about it like 2 weeks or 3 weeks before we get them so much? I'm salivating to get my Predator in Swift Parry because for once I'm kind of prepared, or I have maybe a little bit advantage on like an upcoming update because I actually have some Swift Parry on my account. I don't usually have edge. Well, we'll see about it, but I think I kind of will have on this one. It's still RNG to get accessories, but I feel like you know, you can have pretty crappy accessories and they are usable. Getting really good bottom pieces on a nuker, that's the hard part. But that's the part that I got covered already. Yeah, hello everybody that joined the chat. Let me open the streamer bot so I can see the full chat. Last time, I think Blazing and his podcast raided me on the Sunday stream, and I didn't even know about it because the chatting. Okay, I'll show it to you. The chatting doesn't. It only shows the chat, and it doesn't show like the if somebody raids you or something like that. Oh, we have some people on Twitch. Okay, what's up, Twitch people? I didn't see Twitch chat at all before. They are like rival gangs, so I don't think we're gonna see any kind of Twitch and YouTube or Kick stream chat like official integrations anytime soon. would be useful, but I don't think they are gonna be cool about that. So, does anyone in Raid stream on Kick? I feel like there is no Raid Quick streamers. A couple times I was just curious and I went to look and there was nobody at the time, but surely there must be somebody doing it. I think the Predator, it's over. I think last Friday, if I recall right, that was the last event where you could pull Predator from the shards, and there was so many people in the chat that got, like, multiple people even messaged me, because I think I said something like, here is your last chance, you know, might as well go for it. And actually, okay, I'm just gonna YOLO. Maybe we get lucky. Wait, they all have immunity. Okay, never mind. So many people actually got lucky. Like, multiple people told me that they're free to play and they got Predator on the last event, so... Ah, not enough damage. How does that work out? The Predator event is like a weird one, because that's like the first... okay, fuck me. That's the first of those limited time collaboration, whatever you call them, champions, that it's actually something that is kind of big deal if you missed it. The other ones have been kind of like, they were good at the time, maybe still usable, but they're not meta defining. Predator is the first one that is, and it's kind of a big deal if you didn't get it. The consequences will never be the same. I don't think if you got Xena a couple years ago, I don't think you're really using her a lot. Maybe Fatalis is still kind of usable. But none of them is like big deal like Predator is. Yeah, I do see He-Man a lot. He-Man was in the time when I was hibernating, so I actually don't have him. But I do see, not a lot is maybe not the right word. I don't see He-Man every day playing Live Arena, but maybe every week I definitely see him. Maybe more than one time per week actually. But you know, Predator is picked every battle, so. I just leveled 8 to 6 star. Should I use XP barrel to get it to level 60? If it's level 50, like if it's 5 star level 1, then go for it. If it's already like level 50 or something, it's kind of waste. But it doesn't matter which champion you use the barrels on. It's just that it's most efficient to use it on 5 star champion that is hopefully level 1 or at least not super high level. If it's like level 20, it's not big deal, but barrels, you know, just use them. They're not like something to save up. Okay. I just want to chill. I just want to go platinum, chill, and then do live arena. Do we actually have the manual battles and look for easy teams? Okay, this one I can manual. I think. But yeah, 10k for the tournament is low. That's kind of crazy low. If you get Bayek for 10,000 points, then good on you. I think it's kind of worth it if you can get it that easily. Wait, is there like... It's just the one where they double the chances of the higher level souls? Or which event is it? Do I need to start using my Mercurial Ancora to grind gold 4? Somebody's asking me to say hi in Finnish, which is just hey. I don't know if you're planning to use that somehow out of the context, but sure, go ahead. You can do it twice and then you can do some magic magic power words with it, I guess. Damn, that I thought Rotos could survive it. He was like full health, but instantly died from the Empress passive recoil. What rank? I think I'm like rank 300. I didn't check. Okay, I can check it. I didn't play a lot of games today. I played like couple. It was like rank 300 last time I played. I've been kind of chilling it for the past week. I've been playing every day, but not. I haven't done like a single 3-hour session, and I have never played, more than 2 hours in a day in the last week. I'm kind of saving it for the last week push, which is like starting now, but I'm like 400 points below top 100. It's kind of a big gap at this point. I actually need to grind. I don't know if I can do it even if I want to, so we'll see about it. I mean, I have seen some people that are lower win rate than me that are in top 100, so like technically, but that's a lot of games. That's a crazy amount of games. Well, I don't use Leonardo in Live Arena a lot for many reasons, but they can just use Marius and then he's kind of not that big deal, and buff stripping and Marius is very common, so I do see people pick Leonardo sometimes, but it's not like Leonardo is a relevant top tier pick in Live Arena. If somebody picks Leonardo, it's because they are like memeing on you, or they don't have good champions on their account, pretty much. I've seen a couple times people do some weird things like they're running Resistance Leonardo and this kind of stuff, but it's not really like a popular, or not popular. I mean, it's more popular than meta. I mean, I do see Leonardo like from time to time, kind of like He-Man. I think same level of usage, I would say. Damn. Auto is picking the wrong target. You're right about it, Vitu, but like we'll see if I can go for it. But like I was trying to be smart about it because if I were top 100 right now, which I was for like the first week, I would have even harder time than I'm already having, and it's not, the battles are pretty rough. I think it's easier, and I have to play less games if I push from behind at the end than if I'm top 100 and struggling to maintain it, fighting the Giga Chat accounts. So that's the I feel like it's the easiest way for me to get it, but it's still not like it's very hard. It's almost unreasonably hard. But also I'm kind of I'm not like a betting man, but I like challenges. When somebody says that I can't do something, it's always been like this for me since I was little. It will be like my life's mission to do it. And multiple people have been saying to me that top 100 is impossible. And I feel like maybe I just have to play 6 hours of Live Arena for the last week to just to show them that I could do it. So that's probably what's gonna happen. I didn't really want to. I don't want to talk about it too much and not do it, so I haven't been saying it on every video, but that's the plan at least for now. Okay, this is last battle. Then we can go enjoy some live arenas. Yeah, I know. I have less games than, there's people that have like less games than me and are way higher points, but a lot of people have way more games. Okay, so I'm ranked 343, and as we can see, you know, there's some people that have like triple amount of my games, which is bonkers. And I think most of these have maybe like half, but some people have even less games than me. I mean, I played a lot of games, but obviously these people play Live Arena 24/7. It's not that unusual to find somebody with double of my games, but I think if I had like 600 games, that seems around the average. Maybe a little bit less. Well, maybe 600. There's so many people with way more than 600. Cruisen has only 385 for instance. Anyway, let's get into the Live Arena finally. Today is not gonna be one of those big sessions because there's still the plat push. So good luck to you guys on Platinum Reset as well. You can't watch my stream, you get error. I don't know about that. That sounds rigged. You're the only one I can't watch from 20 streamers. Tried on a different browser. Damn, that sounds like the Matrix is trying to get me. How could that happen? That doesn't really make sense to me, but maybe it has something to do with the location. But I mean, I'm from Finland. I'm not like streaming from North Korea, so I don't know why your internet would be blocking me specifically for some reason. I think it's like technically possible to block people, but that sounds like some, you know, browsers just having some weird issue. I used to have this thing back in the day when I was using like, you know, generally people have like static internet, but some people have roaming, especially if you're using phone internet, then you have roaming. But in Finland, it used to be kind of common before that even your home internet might be roaming, which means that your IP changes like every time you open it up. And oftentimes I'm like blocked from all kinds of things that I've never used before, but I'm already blocked because somebody else that was using that IP was blocked from them. So that used to be issue for me when I was younger, but that hasn't been a thing. This is a bot account, by the way. I don't think we're gonna see Tidus meta just yet. This is the first battle and it's already a bot battle. We're amping up. Banning the Tidus. I don't have him, so he can go away. I was using the Fusion a little bit. I think she's like, you know, kind of okay. I don't think anybody was like even a little bit hyped about her in Arena. Maybe with the partner, but not even with that. And people seem to just pick the partner without her. I have her on Mercurial and I'm kind of preferring Ankara. So right now I don't have big plans for her, but I also don't have accuracy banner on her, which kind of sucks for her because you need that with her kit. So I'll probably try her again when I have enough accuracy. Right now she doesn't have enough accuracy that, you know, if I'm like missing blessings and, you know, empowerment and faction guardians and stuff, and I'm fighting somebody who has all of that on all of their champions, even like their nukers that are not built on resistance are resisting my what's the name? Whatever gloaming her. I always forget her first name. The gloaming Noldua. She just even nukers often resist her buff strip. So Mercurial is OP, but if she doesn't even buff strip the nukers, it's kind of very inconsistent. I like her A1. The A1 feels very powerful that you can 2-turn enfeeble even if you're locked out. That kind of saved me in a couple of battles, so I feel like nothing about her is that special except the A1 is really good. I hope they don't put that A1 on on like some mythic champion though, because I think that would be too powerful. Okay, this is not the bot account, but he's going for Rotos. Do we have to go UDK? Do I have to go for that? Everybody's picking UDK against me these days. People kind of forgot about him for a while, and now I'm meeting him in every bat. Okay, we just go full menace like these guys do at me. We'll pick Embrus, we'll pick UDK, and maybe I'll even go Harima just to spite him for picking my Rotos. Let's see how he likes these apples. It's a Russian guy. I think the Russians like Rotos, so I'm pretty sure he is just randomly picking it, but who knows. I don't think, even if he's trying to counter me, I would go for the Predator and not Rotos, so I don't think he was doing that. Oh no, wait, I was the first pick. Okay, now we're getting super serial. We were just farming Classic Arena up till now. Now the stream actually starts. I need to go for some revivers. If I want to go for Harima, I can't go for... Oh, he got the Harima. I can't go for Armans. Do I even want to pick Armans against this? Should I go double reviver? I think I go double reviver, not Armans. No, I'll go Armans and Mod, and then I'll have double buff strip. Yeah, I can show Predator build. That's what I'm running. You can find the link to my optimizer in the video description. This build is gonna change really soon. I wanna put him on 9p Swift Parry as soon as it's doable. The build is good, don't get me wrong, but 6p's Merciless would be better than Lethal and Cruel, but I don't have good Merciless. I think I just go Fabian ban. Pretty often these days I'm not banning Fabian if I'm going for Donatello or Ancora, or they just have infinite amount of buffs, lockout champions, and it's not even worth doing it. But for once we can go for the Fabian ban. You think he's stream sniping? I mean, it would be kind of funny, but it could be like older account, because those are very like these champions were kind of meta at one point. Wait, I don't have the music on again. Nobody even reminded me that the music is off. I had the music, the stream music on in a couple of my videos because I forgot it. Forgot it on for them, and now I have it the other way. Okay. I should do what Tairaku does. He has those earpieces so that he can also listen to the music at the same time. Well, I don't think he's having super fun time with that Rotos either. This is what I have been facing recently a lot. It's not even the worst thing, it's much worse to face some kind of Odin speed teams with infinite amount of lockouts and Odin than face UDK with Rotos, but it is also really bad. At least the stone skin will eventually end. You don't like the music? I feel like these are the old YouTube bangers. A lot of people like it. Quite many people have been saying that why don't I use the stream music on my videos? For thematic reasons, I like the I don't know, medieval tavern music that I use normally, but many people prefer this. It's kind of really slow battle. It's pretty bad that I'm not able to. I haven't been able to kill him yet. It's maybe almost looking bad for me at this point. Mod is not that tanky. If Mod was in Mercurial, I think it would be kind of safe. But Mod is really not tanky, so at least my UDK is holding up pretty well. He's kind of well built, slow and tanky. I can't do double hit, so I can't kill the Rotos. It looks pretty bleak. Yeah, of course. But to be fair, it's just one Galatir. If we can't beat one Galatir, what about all of the other accounts with many good champions instead of one? So I don't know. I feel like I just didn't have the damage to kill him. I thought I could get that done. I was going for the double buff strip for that reason, to try to, you know, that I would get more damage, but I guess it wasn't enough. Wait, this guy's name is Predator. Predator. His actually name is Predator. That's kind of funny. I think he likes it. I don't think he's happy about my first pick. Okay, this time we definitely go with the Mercurial mod. I just got one of those legendary harps. The Live Arena harp. It's better than... like, it's at least kind of the usable relic, but obviously it's not best at anything, so it's gonna be just a fodder piece. This is not good. I have to go for Carnage ban, obviously. Should I just go Nakarada and Rotos? Maybe I go Nakarada and no doubts at all. Why are Predator lovers masochists? What do you mean by that? Okay. Now I have to face the UDK, and I don't think I'm gonna last that long against Lockout and Comitos. Okay, he went for Armored ban, so at least we got the Predator. I guess you could say that Pinda, but I feel like Mercurial also helped all of the other champions with, you know, debuffs or that have good passives but that are not tanky, and just anything in general. I don't think Warlord is making a comeback. There's other champions that do so many other things other than just Lockout. I mean, getting locked out is still strong, but we have a lot of lockouts today, including like Galatir, so... Okay, the UDK stone skin is kind of dying quicker than I'm expecting. I don't think I'm gonna die from this A2, I hope. I hope my brother doesn't get one shot by the passive. Okay. Good. It's so weird. I don't get how the Emrys recoil works, because sometimes brother is full health and shield and he dies, and sometimes he's full health and shield and they don't even break the shield. I don't get how that is calculated. It doesn't seem consistent mechanic. Okay. we lost against the UDK with the UDK last battle, and this time we won against it. Should I go both Donatello and Ankora, or just Ankora and double reviver? Nah, I think I go just Ankora on this one. Well, I understand what you mean, Pinda, but you can say the same thing about any OP champion, that they're not good for the game. I don't think Lockout is good for the game. I don't think Nice is good for the game. I don't think Niamhe is good for the game. Or Carnage. But there's a lot of BS mechanics out there, and you just need to roll with what we have. I'm not sure if I'm gonna... Maybe I actually need to ban the Rooster in this battle. I feel like I don't have any immunity. I'm just gonna get one shot by the Rooster. Yeah, Solnar too. I think Solnar is less crazy as some of the other ones, but he's like in the right matchup he's crazy, but he's not all the time crazy. Okay, what now? I guess I have to go for the kill on the Niamhe, but she's just gonna get revived. Oh fuck, I misclicked. What? I didn't expect I had enough damage to kill Fabian through protection. Okay, that was a good misclick, but now I can't. Now I can't even kill the Niamhe though. If I were to kill her, she would just get revived anyway. But now I can't even kill her. I would really wanna get Niamhe. The block damage at the start is just so good. It would help me in a lot of battles, especially when you can pair that with the other stuff that we got right now. That like even Ankora passive. If I just had Niamhe and Ankora in the same team, I think I could get away with a lot of stuff, and I could get get turns against many of the people that I normally don't take any turns against. Oh fuck. Now that he got revived, he got big turn meter. I need to be careful with what I do here. Well, he's gonna... Donatello is gonna die, right? I might as well do A3. There's no way he can survive the Embers, yeah. Fuck. Am I gonna be able to find the right time to actually go for revive? Yeah, he's full turn meter. This is not good. See if he's gonna do another revive soon. Is that enough? She's gonna get revived now, I think. Okay, I think we barely navigated through that predicament. Like, even the 75% is not all the time enough on Angora, but with Dats's revive, at least she does the whale. But the revives that don't give you turn meter just generally suck. You don't get any turn even if you get a revive. I mean, there's always option to not use turn meter boost. I don't know. I know that sounds like a alien concept, especially if you have good mythic champions, but you know, you could also not do that. Okay, what do we have? Double lockout opening. Can he do something worse than that? Can we make it a triple lockout? Can we get Fabian as well? By the way, Gismark use has gone down a ton after Mercurial. He used to be so common, I don't see him too often anymore. Little bit surprised, but it's kind of the same with all of those champions that Mercurial is so good on them, but it's also really bad against them. I don't know what to last pick here. He only has, like, he's gonna have only 2 nukers and Gismark is gonna be one of them. Maybe I go Carnage. Might be a little bit controversial, but Carnage could be pretty good against it, especially if I end up actually going for the Krixia ban. And Carnage is in SP, so even if I get burned and buff stripped at the start, he still has a chance to get a turn. Yeah, I was gone for a while. Easter Bass fusions I would go for. Well, the obvious two are Fabian and Titus. I want to get those. Well, I guess I need Wixwell too, if I get Titus. But first I'm gonna go with Fabian, and then we'll think about it. But maybe I'll go Titus and Wixwell. I don't know how realistic that is, so we'll see about that when we get there. At least Fabian I want to get though. If you counterattack Maritzka, then no. So that you don't get endless chains. Well, I'm not using any turn meter boost, so there is that. I would want to use them, it would be pretty good, but I'm not. I only have single target revive, so I don't think I can last endlessly against the Gizmo. Maybe I could if I had dodges instead of triple nuker. But if Carnage can get his cooldowns back, then we can still make a comeback though. But yeah, like Carnage can do his thing, Predator can also just block revive it, and both of those are kind of game over. Come on, reset somebody's cooldowns. Okay, nice. We don't have perfect whale though, so... Wait, if I A2 now, I think my Ankora is so gonna die. I don't think I can nuke. Well, it's kind of game over regardless. I think we just go for the nuke and pray that we get some kills and I can stack the passive. Oh. I didn't get any kills and she didn't die. Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought she would die and I would kill Grixia, but not even that. Would have been better to reset the cooldowns of Carnage than Predator. The... Fuck. If we just could do A2, but we can't. The thing about Predator and Python, it depends. I mean, it's hard to say, it depends on your account. Do you need Python? Python is pretty good reviver, just for general use, but if you don't need him for anything, then why not? I could use, you know, you can use it on the Curse City boss and many things, but I don't have to use Python on anything on my account. Not faction wars, not the Curse City boss or anything else, so why keep them? Maybe I'll get slightly better win rate with the empowerment on Python. let's double check the Classic Arena scoreboard after this battle. I kind of like, even though I'm picking Ankara a lot more now and not Duchess in every battle, I do like Duchess against Fabian, I mean Empress for the whales. I mean, in general it's good for Predator to get the whales, but especially against Empress, because if we just revive somebody and Empress can do A1 and get double hit, then it doesn't help a lot. Is it even confirmed that we're getting the Swift Parry accessories next week? How long is Plarium gonna keep us waiting for this? Should I go Harima? No, I'm gonna go Ankara actually. I kind of need it for the Hilvi. He only has one reviver and one speed aura. Should I actually go for a Hilvi ban? I do have only one buff stripper. I think he's gonna ban it, and they're probably all in Stone Skin or Mercurial. But it will still kind of be good. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Hilvi ban. Oh, he didn't even ban Armans. I don't think he was expecting me to do it. He was maybe expecting me to ban the Gizmok. Nine PC Siegfried, okay. Oh, that's a high health Joan. That's actually like not a nuker. They're always a nuker. I think this is like the first Joan that I see built as a support. I've been wanting to see it a lot. Nobody ever does it. I don't get why. But that's definitely not a nuke Joan. Well, I mean, surely not. It's not even like a hybrid. It's just a full support Joan. Maybe it's like a resistance Joan. It's not that fast. Maybe it's a resistance one. It's high health, but not that high health, and it's not that fast. So I'm a little bit unsure about the build. But it's 6-piece Stone Skin, so maybe it's like a full resistance Joan. Wait, which one are we gonna? A2 or block revive? I think I go A2 actually. Just go A2. Stack the passives. Ah, no cooldown reset. I was kind of hoping for it. Come on, A1 proc, let's go. He's just gonna die instantly. Then we could use the block revive on Siegfried. Oh, he's not even going for AoE, he's scared to do it. Okay. We go for a Siegfried anyway. We do have the whale, so... I'm just gonna do A1 on Empress, because I'm like 90% sure the Chuan is just full resistance and it's not even worth it to try. Oh, it got in pretty hard. Okay, it was worth it. Was still worth it. I was trying to time it properly, but obviously not. Okay, so it's a hybrid. I'm like so confused. It's very high health for a hybrid Chuan. I mean, it must be a hybrid, but it's not like a full nuke, definitely not. Here it's kind of good that we actually have the data so that we can get the whales on Predator for the A3. I got the legendary harp from Mythic Materials. I can show it after this battle. Nothing special, it's a live arena only one, but it's not big deal. Okay, John is doing a lot of work here as a support. I don't know why nobody is using Joan as support. I feel like she's really... it's the first form, so she gets locked out on it. I think that's probably the main reason why people are not super excited about it, but it's kind of good. Should I just go for Gizmok? No, I just go AoE, yeah. There's no way Predator is gonna 1 versus 4 me with that health bar. No, well, okay, Haley, I know what you mean, but you know, I fought Joan like, I don't know, 15 times, probably more than 15 times. It's not like these people, and okay, these people is maybe like, that might be like a little bit offensive, but yeah, some people spend more than other, but a lot of these people, okay, this guy is a good example. I fought this guy several, wait, is this the wrong guy? It's the same clan. I'm surprised that this account is so new, but if this is the guy that I'm thinking about, this guy has everything +4 6-star blessing. So these people, if there's a new champion, 90% chance they have it on the on the week that it's released. So, you know, you can expect that most of these people already have Joan, and some of them already have her empowered. I've met her many times, but everybody is always running her as a nuker. I have not seen a support Joan once. That's the first time I ever see it. And I kind of thought that would be the more popular build, but clearly I was not right about it. Okay, I didn't sell the harp yet. I think I'm gonna keep it for now, but it's gonna be a chicken eventually, I'm sure. That's what I got. Oh, Ellery, are you the guy that we just fought about? Tell me about the support Joan, because we were just talking about it, that you were using support Joan. That's the first time that I meet it. I'm kind of surprised that everybody is building her as a nuker and nobody's trying her as a support. It seemed pretty good, you know. I was getting the destroyed max health, but Joan was pretty good champion there. But I don't see any other people using her as a support. It's always a nuker. Is she useless? I feel like she seems pretty good as support. I guess you had like a hybrid Joan though. You had her in like resistance, but you did go to the second form. Or did you just do it to like cycle the cooldowns? Because she barely nuked on the second form, so I'm not sure about it. Joan wouldn't be like my top choice of Mythic, but would be kind of interesting. I feel like I would want to use her in the first form, but I would have to try it to find out, and I will try both of them, of course. Okay, 30 minutes, it's still kind of too early, but let's do one battle just to get a little bit extra stats. Wait, what do I have up on defense? Okay, 20 minutes more. I'm not gonna go for long bat push, I'm not ready for it. We're gonna do short platinum boost this week again. It worked out last week and it's not worth it to try anything different. My defense is kind of decent, but it's not gonna hold up if I push too early. Not that my offense is any better, it's worse, but we can still do some slow fights generally in offense. Yeah, the John is interesting one because people like somebody was saying in the chat that John is new and nobody has her. I've met John a lot. She seems kind of popular for a new champion that wasn't that hyped, but it's always a nuker. I always see it as a nuker. And it's not like I haven't lost to nuke Joanna. I think I lost my first battle against her. No, not the first one. First one I dominated, but she's kind of hit or miss, because if you're able to ignore the block damage, then she's super squishy and easy. But if you can't, then you're just gonna get fucked. She's gonna do endless amount of damage if you're forced to hit her and you can't ignore the block damage. I think I go Donatello. Do I want double reviver against this? We're gonna get block revived anyway. Yeah, I'm still planning to go for the Ukko, but I'm waiting for the accuracy banner. It's the same issue that I had with Noldor. It's hard to whip those properly in 9-piece Mercurial without the accuracy banner. And there's like week for the new Grim Forest season, so I have all of my hopes that I'll get my missing links on the next season. Oh, I went before the Fabian. Nice, so he has like, you know, Fabian plus two freeze champions, so there's a lot of CC. Ah, landed. And everybody got locked out, that's unlucky. And we reset the cooldowns of Embers on the first form. I don't think that is that big deal. Well, they're all in stone skin anyway, so what would Rotos have done? Oh, I think I should just go A1 here. Well, we can weak hit, but I think it's worth the risk. I might be able to kill her too with AoE nuke. It looks kind of low health. I don't know about it, but we're just gonna YOLO and try to get the block revive. Okay, nice. Worth it. Okay. He still has the Predator passive up, so I would have maybe gotten hit too if I did AoE, so maybe that was the least bad choice of the options. Okay, Predator AoE nuke just gutted my team. Embers is not gonna go before it, I think it's over. I had a couple battles against the new Barbarian Mythic. I think I was doing mostly kind of okay against him. I think I lost one battle and won 3 or something like that against him. I fought him 3 or 4 times. The one thing about him though is that Death Brand debuff, which is very rare one, that's kind of scary. He can just do AoE nuke and block revive everybody in your team. That's not a mechanic that we have really seen in the game yet. Like, generally the block revive champions are really gimped and they either do single target or they are just terrible overall, but they do block revive. AoE block revive is kind of rare. What a name, is that one of Panda's accounts? I think it would be SP858 if it was Panda, so maybe it's somebody else. I'm going for top 100, we'll see about it. I'm like top 300 right now. We're not that close to top 100. There's quite a big gap, but there is still weak. Like, it's more about if I can win battles or not, because I'm struggling. You know, it's not like I'm going with a high win ratio and just stomping people. But there's a lot of time still to play, but I need to win. I mean, technically, if I play like 10 hours of a day, you know, as some people seem to do, because there's people with like triple the amount of games than me, which is crazy, but I'm still going for it. I was kind of, we were talking about it earlier on the stream, that I was top 100 for like the first week, and then I kind of fell off, and I was playing more on the first week than I was after that, and I think it's a lot easier for me to come from behind than stay in the top 100 the entire time, but it's not easy to come from behind either, so yeah, everybody's suffering. This is not good raid promo. They need to give me better champions so that my streams and videos are not such a misery. We're giving bad PR for raid, if anything. I mean, it's the same for everybody else, you know. If you get 50% win ratio or a little bit better, everybody will feel really bad about it, so there is that. I wish I had the whale, but can't do anything right now. I think a comeback story is gonna be better content too, so there is that. Can I just block revive the Mario? Surely I can, even without the whale. Maybe. Okay, barely. I think just barely. Okay, what? There's no way that's a resistance Donatello. Is it? I mean, my mod doesn't have a lot of accuracy, but did it really actually resist my Armans? Okay, now we can find out. Actually, okay, we're never mind. I think it's gonna be over before it. I'm kind of curious because it wouldn't be the first time that I see somebody actually running Resistance Leonardo, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, it actually is a Resistance Leonardo. Well, that's kind of cool. I mean, my Armans might not be the highest accuracy in game, but it's still like 800, so that's like an actual resistance build. I think with the double reviver it doesn't seem super threatening with that resistance Leonardo, even if my revivers might not be super tanky, but that's the only nuker that he has. Yeah, the Leo obviously is not doing a lot of damage, but it's kind of, you know, he doesn't even have teammates and not lethal either, so I assume, I didn't double check, but was he like 6-piece stone skin or not? Because the last guy I fought with that was 6-piece stone skin. Like, if you don't do, like, there's only a couple ways to do resistance build on nuker. Either you have like a death dealer and you don't build crit rate, or then you have to really heavily invest on it, and there's like, there's no way it's gonna be in lethal also. Anybody knows this guy, ask him about the Leonardo build. What is he actually running? Maybe it's lethal, maybe it was 6-piece, I wasn't looking at it at the start. It would be a lot harder to do resistance build on lethal. We don't have my Dutches here, so Predator is not getting any whales. We're not really able to block revive the Leonardo. Yeah, we're kind of running out of time. Do I have to really surrender this battle? I think 50 minutes is time if is enough time if we can just end this relatively quickly. I wasn't planning to push more, but this is a weird battle. Like, there's no way we would actually lose this battle, so it would feel a little bit wrong to to surrender, but maybe I have to do it. We'll see. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, final showdown. I went my Nocco energy drink. I went to get it from the fridge. Not sponsored, but we're going all in. Okay, 12 minutes. I'm 15 points behind, not issue. Just give me a sec to take a little little taste of this. Yeah, this is more than enough time for me. Maybe a little bit too much, honestly, but might as well go already since we're here. It's gonna be slow battles in offense. Really slow ones. I kinda wanna hit this R-base team. Okay, let's try if we go with Angora battles today. We can take experimental first battle. Everybody got locked out. Not great. But yeah, if you guys are watching the stream, might as well push platinum at the same time. The loot might be relevant in a week or so might as well go for it. I think I just do A2. Try to do as much damage as possible, even with enfeeble. Okay. Scuffed, but we did it. I don't know if it's really worth to run battles with this team. Maybe maybe this is still better than running it on Duchess. That's another weird team. I need my own boss trooper against this, but I'm not really confident. I assume it's like a resistance team. My Rotos is pretty well built. He's in lethal and 4B stone skin. All of the pieces are pretty much like maxed out. A lot of like everything is perfect and it's mostly quads and not even triples, but fuck. I wanna hit the Garrel, but we can't because of the counter attack. I think I just YOLO and go for A1. Oh, we got the extra turn. I wanna put Rotos in 9-piece Mercurial, so I'm kind of planning to try different build on him eventually, but outside of that my Rotos build is pretty much as good as it gets for Lethal and Stone Skin, honestly. There's not a lot of improvements that you could possibly make. You can find my Hell Hades optimizer link in the description. You can see all of the actual builds in it. I would show it, but not at this moment when we're actually pushing for plat. I don't want to get distracted. Not that we're doing like some fast offense battles or anything like that, we're slowly trying to get some wins. Only 9k damage, wow. Even with the passive, that's not good. Okay, 1 minute battle, 2 minute battle. As long as we keep winning, it's good enough. Oh, that's a really old school team. It's only 6 points, but I think it's probably worth it. Actually, I should just run it with Ankara. I'm not selling my hair. I'm not quite that desperate yet, so I don't even want to cut my hair, honestly, so never mind selling it. Every time I meet my parents, they are like, why don't you just cut a little bit? And I'm like, why? I mean, I could do it, but is it really relevant? Like, does it matter? My brother keeps saying the same thing too, but I think he's just saying it to troll me, honestly. It's kind of like lately in the last, I don't know, 5 years, whenever I meet my mom, she calls me fat. And then my brother does it after that as well. And I'm, you know, not to like... not to, you know, shame women or whatever, but, you know, I might be a little bit fat, but I'm more thin than her, to make it clear. It's not like she's a fitness model or anything. I wanna hit the Leonardo team. I feel like they're gonna be in Mercurial or Immunity, and I'm not confident I can actually beat it if they are, so I'm gonna skip it, but it looks very tempting. Ah, so many Predator teams. Dude, I have to hit this Predator team. It has to be in, like, Mercurial though, I'm pretty sure. You can see everybody's builds only if they make it public on purpose, and people generally don't do that, but like, what's the point of hiding my builds? I have always had them public, so there's no reason to hide it for me. Oh, same guy twice. This reminds me, like, of the olden... Wait, actually, I think I can get the free Classic Arena reset. This reminds me of the olden days of Classic Arena back in the day when I was pushing for high rank. And if you're like in top 20 and you're fighting other people in top 20, it's insanely easy to target one specific person. Just do like one refresh and chances are that you find it, or at least couple. You can basically spam specific person if you want, and kind of the meta is that if there's like one team that you can farm well, you just spam refresh and you hit the same guy, and it feels super annoying and super personal when people do that to you, but everybody does it and it makes sense. So if you happen to get high rank for once and somebody is spamming You don't take it too personally. It is what it is. I've had bunch of people back in the day asking me that do we have like a beef or something because I was focusing on them, but it's not like that. I was never one of those people that I'm attacking people in classic arena because of some personal beefs. Generally, I don't even look at the names. I know some people do that, but I definitely don't. How much is there left? 4 minutes. Now would not be a great time to start losing the battles. But this one is looking kind of rough. This might be the first loss. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think we lose. Go next. Okay, I waited out that long for no reason. Okay, my defense team is getting some wins though, so good for them, keep it up. Offense is inting and defense is winning. Okay, now I'm losing in defense too. I think I got too high points. I can't find easy battles either. I can't beat any of these. Fuck. No. I wish I had Grixia. The offense would be a lot more consistent if I had Grixia. Okay, this is probably gonna be the last battle of the day. I hope we can win this in time. Oh fuck. I had auto on. Come on, are we gonna lose this one? Nah, Carol is gonna one-shot me. Oh, Predator barely survived it. And I didn't get to reset the cooldowns with Donatello just yet. Bro. The Stone Skin Duchess is walling me so hard. I think we're just not... the time is gonna end. We're not gonna... Whoever wins, it's not gonna count. I think I hopefully made it, but it's up to the RNG gods now. I don't know how the defense did at the end. We was like... okay, we lost. I was like getting some wins, but then there was just a big loss streak too. Yeah, this is what always happens. Look at this. It's like winning and only winning, and then boom, the end. I don't know if I made it because I lost the last battle, but it was after that, and some of those hits, if they hit you after it, they lose your points, and we're not even sure if if I made it or not. People will say that if you're like gold 4 after the reset, then you didn't get it. But was it last week? Not last week, but the week before it, I was in gold here in the clan deck, but I still was plat. I still got the plat after the end, so I'm not sure if we got it or not. Was good start and then not good end. But I've been through this many times. It's always this. I only win in defense, I get 2 high points, and then I get farmed. It's fine. That's a little bit anticlimactic if I don't even get the loot, but at least we don't get the accessories anyway, so it's not that big deal yet, but I would rather get it than not. Well, my defense was literally what I was running in offense. Duchess, Rotos, Predator, Leonardo. I mean Donatello, not Leonardo. That's what I got. It's the best defense I have. Sometimes it gets a lot of wins, sometimes it gets a lot of losses. It's very inconsistent, but it's not like I have better champions to use. Second time making it in Black Grats. I think it showed the names of the people in Gold 4, but it doesn't show the people in Plat. I think that's what happened. Okay, now we got one of those Bayek battles that we were talking about earlier. Are we gonna go for the Bayek ban or not? Maybe not. I kind of want to go for UDK. I think I go for Duchess. We go Duchess and we ban the UDK. Yeah, grats to everybody that got that. I hope you get good items and you can make a swift parry. Good thing that at least I already got some I already got some swift parry items. I need the accessories more than the normal ones. Not that I don't need the normal ones also, but the accessories is what really counts for me. I think that's a nuke Bayek. It's low health. Yeah, it's a nuke one. Obviously not that high damage, but it's a nuke one. As they generally are, but I did meet just a tank Bayek yesterday. Ah fuck, that Rotos death wasn't good. I need him to deal with the Bayek. Fuck. Bayek is gonna move before Rotos. Can he... Okay, we got extra turn because of Mario's counter attack and didn't get polymorph. That's good. If I do A3 now, Rotos is gonna die. I think we have to go A2. Is that just gonna be worse? Well, okay, we're screwed anyway. He has the whale and stuff, so... Let's see if Duchess doesn't get feared. Okay. Now it would be better if Rotos would die to the Necrosion as soon as possible, so that we don't get the block revive. I wanna claim this the supports, but Oh, Rhodos went first. Okay, that's fine. I'll take that. We just go A3 and go mid seppuku. Okay, somehow we're still in it, but there's no way I'm gonna win this, right? Okay, we got the turn on Rhodos. The issue is that he has he has Mercurial on both of the supports. Otherwise, we could kind of end it here. But now we're screwed. I really hope I get some more Mercurial on the supports. It goes a long way. It's not even worth to hit the Hilvi to remove the Mercurial because she has more than one. I think we might have enough damage to kill the Marios. Yeah, we do. Oh fuck. Rhodos or Duchess? I think we have to go Duchess revive. Maybe this is gonna be the wrong choice. Ugh, I go Duchess revive. What is the chat thinking about this battle? It's a weird one. I'm honestly kind of, you know, not to glaze my own team, but I'm kind of impressed, like, how am I still alive after this long? Bro, Marius is so low health, can we actually kill it with normal hit? Probably not, but let's try. Oh, so close. So close. If I had Swift Parry, I could kill it with the normal hit there. Like, you know, it's a short term, so you don't want to get like too caught on it. But there's like, you know, there's big winners and losers right now in the short term. If you got Mercurial early on the key champions, it's a big boost. If you didn't, and you're fighting people that have, it feels really bad. Not only like is it like that itself is like a big advantage that their supports are tanky and yours not, maybe even nukers. We had that 9-piece Mercurial Garrel earlier. But also, my old strategy trying to deal with this crap, Polymorph, doesn't work when they have 9-piece Mercurial. Okay, can we get extra turn? No, okay. And if you're running slow teams, it's really bad against Mercurial too, because you need to lap them, you need to hit them with somebody else before you hit them with your nuker to do them. But if they're faster than you and they have Mercurial, it's really, really hard. Okay, if we win this, then holy moly, it's kind of crazy. Okay, I don't know what to say about that. It's like, if there was no Mercurial, this would have been easy battle. I mean, I don't want to say easy, but you know, this was a big struggle. I don't know how we made it, but it would have been totally different battle without the Mercurial. Rhodos just couldn't do anything. Both of the supports that we wanna kill have Mercurial, and we're also getting CC'd and stuff, and we can't polymorph them because of Mercurial. I don't know, Mercurial was pretty bad update for me, I'm not gonna lie. It hurt me a lot. It powered up all of the CC champions, It made them all a lot better than they were before. And it's really bad for Go Second teams. Like, could there be a worse update for my account? Fuck. But obviously, in the long run, maybe we can run our own Mercurial nukers, and maybe that's gonna help out even the Go Second teams. We'll see about that later on. When is the Swift Parry update happening? I'm not sure, because I was hoping it would happen before the last reset. I thought for sure it would be this week, but it's still not up, so I'm assuming next week, but who knows. Plarium could be a little bit more precise about their, you know, when is it actually hitting us. I don't read tweet chat, you know, I was battling, I do read it, but when I'm on a rant or I'm reading something, I might be a little bit behind. I'm catching up, I'm not that far behind, usually I'm a lot more. Last plat push, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, the thing, we were just talking about that before in regards to Commodus. Both Commodus and Gizmark, Mercurial is really good set for them and makes them a lot more consistent. But then if enemy is like having a team with very heavy Mercurial, is it worth to even run those champions anymore? It kind of gets super RNG that if their team has a lot of Mercurial, then those champions kind of suck. They are not, you know, it's nerfing them a lot. I guess it's nerfing all nukers in general, but it's really hurting those. We're definitely gonna get something to deal with Mercurial, but I wouldn't expect to see that anytime soon. So now it's just about who has the most Mercurial. No, not just about that, but it's kind of, you know, the meta is to build everything in Mercurial. And that itself kind of is a boost for speed teams, because they're obviously lapping the enemies. I don't know what to pick here. What are you talking about, Deflection? Like, I'm hoping to get accessories for my Predator on Swift Parry, so that I can do 9-piece build. That's my short-term plan. Obviously, you know, I wouldn't mind getting Deflection and doing SP on other champions, but Predator is kind of my first choice, because I do have the normal items for it, and it makes sense. So I'm just gonna invest my Chaos or another stuff on trying to get that on Predator as soon as possible. And it really shouldn't be that hard to get 3 accessories on Predator. Like, you know, first of all, we can Chaos or everything. We need crit damage amulet. The substats are not that big deal. Even if we have like health banner with not a lot of health rolls, it's not that big deal. Even if we have a health, ring. Even if we have a health banner with no speed, that's also fine. Almost could even be decent to have it without speed, because you kind of don't really want to build Predators too fast, and my Predator Swift Parry build is almost gonna be too fast, so banner with no speed subset wouldn't even be issue, to be honest. So I feel like the bar for the accessories that I have is not high. If I can get my hands on any accessories for him and make 9-piece Swift Parry, I think it's gonna be worth it. Okay, that wasn't the play. Like, my Predator, let's say that I have like a like a double speed banner with like 5 speed clip, my Predator is probably gonna be like 330 speed in Swift Parry, and that's not really the way. He could totally be like 250 speed. That would be fine. 300 speed is kind of too much for Predator, honestly. I mean, you can do whatever, and sometimes it can be good, but it's not. Do I have to hit the? Okay, I wait 1 turn. If your Predator goes before them and they're all in Stone Skin or Mercurial, and you waste your passive, that's not ideal. I think Predator and Nice are like the obvious choices on Swift Parry. They have really good utility. I mean, Nice. I mean, they both do damage, but they're not like damage is not the main thing about them. Especially on Predator, damage is a bit low, but they both have a lot of utility, and 50% ignore defense is a lot. You even happen to get health and like a passive that reduces single target damage on Swift Parry. It's like the perfect set for those two. It might not be, you know, more popular than Mercurial or maybe even Lethal, but I think on those two champions it's gonna be the meta set. Can we get extra turn? Ah. Like, Mercurial on anything is great. Predator though specifically, I don't know if he has the damage. Like, he really wants to get some ignore defense of the set. Maybe if you have the lens, or the relic lens, and then you're running some team that provides him whale, maybe then you can go 9-piece Mercurial, but it might be a struggle. I can't really test it, so I'm not sure, but even right now I wish my Predator did a little bit more damage. If he just did a little bit more, he would often one-shot their squeezy supports with the A1 when he counterattacks, and then proc kills for the passive, and that would make a huge difference in battles, and I'm 100% sure many of those he would definitely kill with the extra ignore defense from Swift Parry. So, and the good thing about that too is that, let's say that you build your Nice or Predator in Swift Parry in the future, that opens some of your best items that you can put on other champions. I've seen some really good accounts run Predators that are like slower than me, Vitu. I've seen like that one Chinese guy, the Chinese guy or Korean, whichever, the Asian person with everything +4 6-star, he runs a slow Predator. I see multiple big boy accounts running really slow Predators on purpose. There's also that Gods and Legends guy, I forgot his name. One of the really high, like really big whales from Gods and Legends, he also runs really slow Predator, like way slower than any of my nukers. People call me slow, but Predators are often slower than everybody in my team. Even when they get turn meter boost from Galatir or something like that. I mean, okay, come on, plain Vitu. You don't think 250 speed makes sense on Predator? I feel like it totally makes sense on him. I think it's rather than other way, like on other things, obviously it's debatable and you can do different things and it can be good if people don't know what you're doing, but it's kind of counterproductive for Predator playstyle and his like passive to build him fast. You want him to go after enemy nukers. Yeah, okay, so there you go. Cruiser said the exact same thing I'm saying. I mean, I feel like this is kind of obvious. You definitely want to build him on purpose slower than other nukers generally. It makes a lot of sense. My Predator is kind of fast, you know. He just happens to be fast. He's too fast. It could be slower than he is. Mine is 277, I think, but I think 250 is fine. I think 250 also makes more sense if you have him in 4P Stone Skin, which when I fight those big boy accounts and they run Predator, usually their Predator is in 4P Stone Skin and really slow. I mean, generally everything is debatable and you can run different strats, but I don't think it's like a fair argument to say that there's no reason to run Predator slow, because specifically him, there is reasons to do it. But I'm not like I'm not like a conformist. I think you need to do your own stuff, and if you have, you know, different champions and different items, the meta, what's the, I always forget, what's the acronym for meta? It's like an actual acronym. It means like something like best available strategy or whatever it means. So somebody type in the chat where meta comes from. But obviously if you don't have the best champions and best gear and best relics in the game, you're not using the best available strategies. So what would be like actual meta is maybe not the best on your account. That is generally true for like all normal people in raid, especially people like me. So you need to take it, you know, you need to adjust the meta to your account. What is the best if you have everything possible available? Chances are it's not the same thing for your account. It depends sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it depends. Yeah, most efficient tactics available. It's a good debate. I don't mind it, but I definitely, you know, I have been known to be a little bit stubborn, like the Hilvi debate. I'm definitely not pulling back on the Predator build either. Okay, it's a loss. We were getting some wins there. We had to get dominated. Yeah, the Wand Relic is really interesting. I do like that one. And Comidus, to be fair, he does a lot of things, so it's not like the bombing is the only thing that he does. Even though that's like, if they don't have something that prevents it, it's like instant win. If you go first and you bomb them, then it's game over. Trust me, I don't underestimate ignore defense. I have ran the numbers trillion times, and I definitely understand how big difference it makes. I literally made multiple videos last week where we were talking about it. I was showing them, which video was it where I was showing the ignore defense calculator, and I was running that if you go from 50 to 100% ignore defense, you're like doubling your damage. You know, I'm aware. We're gonna run the same thing and lose again. I don't think there's other alternatives out here. Should I try triple nuker against him? Maybe I go triple nuke, but I don't think it's gonna go any better. No. Mariklen, you really don't know about it. So like when Hilvi was new, I made a video like to recap it for the like trillionth time. when Hilvi was new, I made a video. I'm not going for it, you know, I'm saving my resources if we get some like even better events. And I said that Hilvi is A tier champion and it's not, you know, S tier, not endgame champion. If I do this now, I'm not gonna be able to do whatever is the next event, and I'm gonna skip it. And people are still like, every time I fight a Hilvi, people comment about it in videos and stream. It's kind of become a meme at this point, but people bring up Hilvi every time I lose a battle against it. Even though I said Hilvi is A tier champion, it's gonna be very popular. If you go look my original video, I literally said it. I said it's not as good as Odin or Galatir, and if I do it, then I can't do any other events, and people went bananas for me skipping Hilvi. Even if I did her, I couldn't have gotten the soul, so I'm still hoping to get her eventually, but if they did another good event, you know, that would have been a bigger regret. Hilvi is really good. Hilvi is not gonna be like, you know, Hilvi is not meta, let's put it that way. Like in the literal sense of the term that we were talking about. It's good. It's situationally like really top tier, but it's not like S tier champion. And I'm sure Hilvi is, you know, chances are that there's gonna be champions that outdo Hilvi over time. She's just a feeble legendary champion, not a mythic. You know, I mean, there is Galatir and Odin and so on, but, you know, there could be another more, like, very similar champion to her that is, like, void or mythic. And also there's just a better chance to pull Hilvi than those. So, I didn't want to risk potential better things. And, you know, Hilvi is very popular. The Mercurial set release was a big buff to her. And people are sometimes giving me a little bit hard time about Hilvi. Even though I never said she's bad, but we have been through this like 1,000 times. Every stream, somebody asks about it and multiple people say something to troll me when I lose to Hilvi or something like that. But it is what it is. I think some people underestimate, you know, like, of course, there's people in the chat, I'm sure, that are like free to play or low spender. I feel like probably most of my chat is not based on personal interactions with them, but I'm sure there is people like that there too. But the people that spend more, they kind of don't comprehend that we can't do every single event. I can't go for everything. I have done one deck of Fate as an example. And I have skipped many fusions too. So some unintentionally, some accidentally, but many on purpose as well. Okay. We're getting a lot of battles against this guy. Okay, that's another topic that we talk a lot on the stream, Giesel, about Bayek. Multiple people were asking to go for the event or not, and we also had couple Bayek battles. Just to recap, not to go for my third Bayek rant on the stream, I think Bayek is pretty good. He's kind of like niche, but he's like it's not something that you pick in every battle, but I see top accounts use him. There is ways to deal with him. Bayek is not like universally strong against him. You will not be able to get Bayek in the future, so maybe if you can get it relatively easy from the tournament, maybe consider going for him. I kind of seem like I definitely have positive win ratio against Bayek. I happen to have Rotos in Death Dealer Relic that makes you always crit and it ignores the Bayek mechanic. But Bayek seems to be kind of popular. Bayek is one of those... Bayek is one of those champions that... when I do see him picked, usually it's like the Giga Whales that pick him. And I do see Bayek like quite frequently, probably like several times a day. Maybe like 2 times a day I meet the Bayek. But I tend to do generally pretty well against them. We had like a really close battle, just couple battles ago against Bayek that I think I did win eventually. And earlier on the stream we had like one Bayek battle that was easy. Also, Bayek probably is pretty good in Chimera, so it's, I think, universally kind of decent champion. When people run Bayek in live arena, sometimes people run him in like as a support or like a tank, and people do run him both in Mercurial and Stone Skin, but most often, I want to say like almost always when I see a Bayek, it's a nuker in 4-piece Stone Skin in a team with triple nuker. That's how I see people running Bayek generally. But they actually do run him as a nuker. That seems to be the common common strategy, at least right now. I don't want to say meta because he's kind of new champion, and I don't know if it's like fully settled in yet and have people explored him as much as possible, but that's at least the perceived meta build on Bayek right now. 4-piece Stone Skin, kind of fast nuker. It's not like I say nuker, but he's not like your main nuker. You're running him for the passive, but it's also built as a nuker. They don't hit super fast, super high. Not fast, but high. I think I have enough damage to kill Harima with the A3, I hope. Even with the passive. Vitu, I literally said that on my video. I literally said that Hilvi is gonna be very popular and it's good for most people, but it's not gonna be like the end game chase champion. I literally said it and people just ignore it. I think it's like, if I said, you know, if I did Hilvi event and I said I did the exact same video except I did her, everybody would agree with me 100%, but it's because I didn't go for her. People are kind of making fan fiction. I think that triggered people that I didn't do the Hilvi event. Maybe it's good because people are always asking about it so maybe from content perspective it's a good thing. I need to do more rage baiting. I see some of the new content creators going pretty hard on that. Maybe that's the angle these days. Wait, is Ankara locked out or not? I'm not sure. I think she's not. I feel like she wasn't. Okay. Oh wait, no she's not. Okay, weak it. Let's go. I might rage bait intentionally, but I need to do intentional rage bait more. I've done it a couple times and I think some of my better videos are me rage baiting, so I haven't done it too many times, but a couple times I did it, it worked out, so. Okay. I think we lost. No, we did get one win against him. That was kind of close, to be fair. The first battle we got just destroyed. I'm almost surprised I won a single battle against him, but it wasn't that bad. He has like so heavy CC team with a lot of Mercurial. Is just horrible matchup for me. I don't have the builds to play against that. Especially when Polymorph is just getting so cocked by the Mercurial. Okay, now I'm behind the chat, let's see. Where are we? I mean, Odin is kind of same as all of the other ones that we were talking about. Mercurial is not great for him, like for him to face, but you can also build him in Mercurial and it's super good. So, and compared to some of the other, like maybe like Gizmok, Odin does have pretty good passive too, so his debuffs is not the only thing that he does. And if you have your Odin in 9-piece Mercurial, it's kind of crazy. So, it's hard to say. Yeah, I'm sure Bayek is probably gonna find some seeds use. All the like niche champions are generally gonna find some way to be top tier there. And I don't think that's the only place to use Bayek. I think he's probably pretty universal champion. I don't know about like Classic Arena, maybe Classic Arena offense. Maybe you can cheese some maybe you can cheese some offense teams in. I have to go for the nice ban because, you know. But maybe you can cheese some offense battles with Bayek. I haven't seen anybody trying it. Probably most people that have Bayek are not struggling with offense, so maybe they are, because defense teams are kind of hard to beat these days. I haven't seen anybody talking about the angle of using Bayek in offense. Tell me if somebody made videos about it, but that would probably be pretty interesting. I think you could do some nice things with that. These days we're only thinking about live arena and we're not thinking about classic arena, and when people talk about classic arena it's usually about defense teams, but offense, I'm sure you can do faster battles with other stuff, but maybe you can do some very guaranteed auto battles with Bayek. Like, I'm sure you can find, like, you know, matchups where it's like 100% impossible to lose if you're running Mercurial Bayek or something like that. Maybe you could even run battles without, like, just run like 3 Nukers and Bayek. Maybe some kind of setups could do it. 3 tanky Nukers and like one of them is mythic, like nice, or somebody with heals or revives like Sigrun. Probably it could work out. Haven't really thought about it because I don't have him and I wasn't expecting to get him, but now that we're talking about Bayek so much today and I see that in my tournament it's only 10,000 points on the rank 1 and there's like 10 hours left, I'm a little bit tempted. I'm gonna look where the tournament is on the morning when there's like 1 hour left. I do have the loot now, like skipping Hilvi and everything and saving Sacreds. I did do the last fusion. I do have shards, so if there is like some guaranteed event right now, I could maybe do it. Not voids, but other stuff. I could go for the Bayek. If it's only 10k points, maybe I should. What do you guys think? Let's do a poll. Give me a sec. I don't think we have enough damage to kill Bayek, but just try. Fuck. Okay, getting a little bit distracted on the battle, but cast your ballots. Let's see what the chat thinks about this option. It's a little bit interesting. It's definitely on the table for me. I'm kind of thinking about it. Maybe I'll get even more flack for that. Then people are gonna say that, you know, you skipped Hill before Bayek. But, you know, Bayek, as we just talked about, is very weird niche champion. Maybe that's like the perfect thing for me, because first of all, Hilvi is always possible to get. Bayek is never gonna be able to get anymore. No, not just that it's void champion, but it's Bayek or Galatir. I don't know which one. I think I killed Bayek. Bayek is like an event champion. He's not gonna be possible to get anymore. So think about that. But maybe I could find some uses for Bayek on my account for both offense and defense in live arena. And since Bayek is so uncommon champion in live arena, not uncommon, but it's not like the one on people's mind. Maybe I could do some things even in live arena. So right now I'm not really running a lot of like Marius and those kind of champions with accuracy. And I'm not known to have high faction guardians and blessings, so I generally have a lot less accuracy than my enemies, so I would kind of have to build around it, but that's not, you know, out of the realm of possibilities, of course. Okay, we did win. Now, with all of the Bayek talk, at least we got like bunch of Bayek battles. I think that's the third Bayek battle we had today. Yeah. We had against Valentin, then this guy, and then the one is not shown here, but we had a third Bayek battle earlier. I think I won all of them, so I'm kind of being pretty positive about Bayek, but we did win all of the 3 battles, so there is that. But I have the Death Dealer Rotos, as I mentioned. Ah, this fucker got my Predator. God damn you. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to pick here. I pretty much have to go with Gallows or Carnage, so let's go with Nakarada. I think we go Hilviban. I already picked the Angora for the lockout and he wouldn't have any revive, but do we go Carnage or Rooster? I think we go Carnage. Then he also wouldn't have like immunity. Well, I guess he doesn't have immunity at all, so maybe it's doable. I think I fought against BTK like 2 times. I think I fought against his bike, yeah. Marius. The battles are getting so intense. I'm trying to catch up. Wait, fuck! I should have hit Embers. I'm trying to catch up with the chat, but the battles are going fast. You think the bite is bait? Could be. I mean, I think like all of the limited time champions by design are bait, so there is that. Predator was a bait, you know. Okay, not looking great. Come on, Carnage, you can proc the Swift Parry. Okay, we got it. We got the Swift Parry. Now just 1 versus 4. Easy. Easy, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Carnage. You can so do this. Okay, it's game over. That guy didn't even have a whale. This is what I was talking about, you know. Not having... Okay, maybe Carnage is not the best champion to complain about it, but the issue about faction guardians and and blessing. But Carnage, I guess, doesn't really... It doesn't fall under that category. Okay, we got SP guy. I'm not sure if I got plat. Not sure. Was really close, so it could be either way. 2 weeks ago it was the same thing and it looked like I didn't get it, but I did get it, so I'm not sure. Maybe. It was the same ordeal that my defense was doing like too good too early and I was going like high points and then I was getting stomped in the defense in like the last minute, so the usual BS. What's up, Twitch people? Did somebody raid me on Twitch? I don't have Twitch open, so... Oh yeah, SC did raid me, thanks guy. Thanks guy. Last time when Blazing raided me, I didn't even know somebody was raiding me because I didn't have Twitch chat open and I'm looking at YouTube and a chat that combines them, but thanks a lot for the raid. I don't have usually a lot of people on Twitch, so I'm mostly looking at the YouTube chat. Okay, we're so fucked on this battle, though. I think I go... Carnage is gonna be like so terrible pick here. I guess I go Empress, but... I think we go Empress and Solonar ban. I don't know if I should go Predator, but I think we go Solonar. This would not be a great battle to try to deal with him, I think. By the way, 71% on the Bayek poll seem to think that I should go for it. I'm kind of shocked. I thought it would be like 45-55. I would have thought most people would vote against Bayek. Everybody's actually voting for him. I've had such a good record lately against ASPI people. Whenever I meet an ASPI account, I always have super guard the RNG and I somehow beat them, but this doesn't look like a good matchup. Okay, looks almost good, but you know, he has Predator. Empress doesn't have Veil or anything, so he's gonna get block revived now. And Rodos doesn't really like the Theodosia matchup. It's annoying. And he got the stone skin duration increased with the mastery. Unlucky. Okay, there's no chance in this battle. If I got my Predator, it would have been better, but every battle, if they get first pick and they go Predator, my odds of winning go down to the drain. I'm a little bit reliant on that Predator pick. You think so, Boblo? Surely there's not that many people trolling. Not that I would do it based on vote, but I am kind of tempted, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's why that's why I made the vote on the first place. I didn't think that the event would be that uncompetitive. 10k points doesn't sound that much. Maybe I could specialize in Bayek teams in Siege too. Maybe that could be a thing for me. With my shallow champion pool, I don't really do that well on Sieges. Bayek would be kind of a rare champion to have. Yeah, I'm definitely OTP Predator. Look at the nice selection that I have here. Predator is like better than all of the non-mythic champions combined, pretty much. I mean, he's a lot better than all of them combined, really. So, and Predator is usable in Go second teams, which is the other big part about it. He's picking Donatello, just offensively. Well, I guess it's kind of defensively for the passive. It's annoying with Theodosia boss and the Niamhe passive and Donatello passive. He's really protecting him. I guess that's like a new version of using Necrot. But I don't see Donatello often being used when the enemy team is not lockout. I hope he doesn't ban my Armants. I really need it here, but I think he's going to do it. Yeah. Fabian would be pretty nice in this battle. He doesn't even have the blessing on the Donatello, so I'm sure I would log it out. Should I waste A2 now? I think I should. But Garol is gonna get a lot of more buffs in a second. Come on, extra turn. Okay. Not that it would be big deal, but why waste cooldowns? I think we are kind of looking good on this battle though. Garou lost a lot of health, not that he's not gonna do crazy damage without it, but it's a lot more reasonable now. Do I have the damage to kill the Theodosia? I'm not sure about. I don't think so. Ah, barely not. We're talking about, you know, the destroyed max health. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have whale. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna be enough damage to kill the nice, and we're not gonna get Hunter's Case on. I'll just try. Yeah, there's no way I don't. There's no way I have the accuracy. It's always the same. I see other people just whipping out the Predator 8-3 all the time, and they get the debuff with with no whale, but without like faction guardians and empowerment and blessing, you know. It's not. It doesn't happen to me, but I see other people just always YOLOing and doing the 8-3 anyway, even without whale, and it usually works. I think we might be good though. We're kind of low health and he has nice, so there is that, but they're so destroyed max health. I think I'm good. And then we get the boss phase of the nice battle. Nah, there's no way, come on. You lost like half of your max health. I can do it. He has decreased defense. Can I just kill with A3 now? Maybe. Okay. I thought he would give up after the block revive, but I guess not. Okay. Come on, Duts, you can do it. Ah. Theodosia is so good, dude. Theodosia is so good. I always wanted Galatir, but I don't know if I'm gonna change my mind eventually. I feel like the utility of the, you know, buff strip lockout is just so good, and then Galatir is more tanky in the first form with his passive, but the Theodosia, like the team protection, is just, you know, there's nothing like that. Can I just block revive on Rotos? I feel like Rotos... Did I steal enough health? Can I just do this? Was that Donatello passive? What just procced? Donatello passive, right? Okay. I guess I should have done A1. I didn't count on that. Yeah. He has to whale up. That's about it. I don't think those 3 Ward of the Pollen stacks... Oh, they are enough. Okay. He still has the Stone Skin and Whale. Let me hit the Donatello, please. I don't wanna... Okay, we're so fucked. I don't wanna fight you. Yeah, okay. So close. Really close beating that team, but no, not close enough. And that's the last battle of the day. Okay, and we got a lost streak. It is what it is. So close, so close. The Theodosia is just rotating those OP defensive cooldowns like so quickly. Yeah, I'll do I think I can talk about it. So on last video, I was gonna say it, but then I didn't talk about it. But I think you can talk about it. Like, so when we're getting those friendly battles, well, I think I can talk about the other one, but not. Let's just say that there is some tournaments planned for the people are planning to do tournaments now that we have friendly battles. I was planning to do that, but now everybody is planning to do it. You know. Everybody's messaging that, hey, we're doing a tournament, we're doing tournament, so that's definitely gonna be a thing. I think I want to do my own tournament eventually, and I think there's multiple parties that are gonna make tournaments soon, so I think I can talk about one of the tournaments, and I think one of the tournaments they asked me to not talk about it today, so I'm just not gonna say I'm not gonna say who's doing what, but I think next week there's gonna be like 2 tournaments that they'll make videos about. So I'm trying to participate on both of those. I think I will. But I'll definitely do my own. I guess I'm not gonna do it instantly. And we were also talking about the gem giveaways, that we have been doing them from live arena battles recently, which is not super approachable for everybody. I used to do game giveaways with like, well, with different things, but we did classic arena battles that there was a new champion like Wukong, and then everybody had to hit my Wukong team with their Wukong team, and you know, they got the gems that way. We should do like a gem tournament. I think I want to do those, or just maybe do lottery for who wins the lottery gets a battle in live arena, and if they win they get the loot, something like that. But I will definitely plan to use those friendly battles. Maybe just do battles against people to test new champions and that kind of stuff too. But yeah, the friendly battles, I don't know why Plarium didn't do it from the start of live arena. I don't know why Plarium never did tournaments. That doesn't make any sense to me. They spend I mean, I've said this many times before, but they use so much money on marketing. Why have they not, like, you know, they have like a big boy, you know, content creators doing ads for Raid. Why don't they have some, like, you know, I don't know, PewDiePie versus MrBeast live arena battle, something like that. That's what they should have done when live arena was new. They could just give those people accounts and do some kind of advertisements or tournaments or however you want to call it about it. Why didn't they do that eons ago? I have no idea. But now you can do it. Even if Plarium doesn't do it, other people can also do it. So I think people are gonna try to do tournaments. There actually was, I forgot the stream, but there was this German streamer who used to do tournaments. I don't know if he has done them recently. They were in Germany, so it was, you know, not as easy for English people or just non-German people who speak English. But I used to watch them. This is like several years ago. They did like tournaments where they have like, you know, like, I forgot about it. It was done in Classic Arena. I think these tournaments were before Live Arena. They were done in Classic Arena and they had to do something, and then it's decided who goes on to the next one and who doesn't. They had like some rules how you need to do battles against some teams or something like that. It was kind of interesting, and they didn't have a lot of you know, room to play with to make tournaments like that, but they were doing them back in the day. Just some random German streamer or some German... Oh yeah, it's Hammerhead. Yeah. Yeah, now that you mention it, that reminds me. So he doesn't do them anymore. Those were a fun thing. I used to watch them, but I think outside of that, I haven't seen a lot of that kind of stuff in Raid. We're gonna see it now more with friendly battles. Everybody's doing their own tournaments. I think I can talk about them, like both of them, but I think there's gonna be 2 tournaments that are announced next week, and I'm sure there will be a lot more than 2. And we'll do our own. We'll do it too. They always have debate that in this position where my cursor is right now, where I have the quick battle, in live arena you have like the rules or something like here, and then you click and it shows that you can't, like, use the same champion more than once or something. That was always like a bait. I thought that meant that we're gonna have different kind of rule sets and there's gonna be seasons or tournaments or something like that, and they never did it. I don't get why they didn't, but they did not. Anyway, I think we're gonna end the stream there. It's kind of getting late. I need to go sleep early today. I'm also kind of tired because I've been on my low calorie. Well, I mean, I've been doing it for a while now, you know, couple months at this point, but I've been on really low calorie eating, and before the stream I was working out, and I've eaten like, you know, like how much? I've eaten like 700 calories today, so I'm kind of tired. Less than 700. I've eaten like between 600 and 700 calories today, so I need to go sleep, and I don't want to eat more. But yeah, that's it for today. See you on the next Platinum Arena reset. I think I'm gonna do Friday stream again, maybe Tuesday stream too, but we'll see.